Hello students, in the last lecture we have discussed entropy of mixing and Gibbs paradox. So in the last lecture we have seen that when we are mixing the different gases, then we have the change in entropy was coming out to be delta S was tending to it was greater than 0. So when we are mixing the different gases, so it is the irreversible process and it is quite correct result when we are mixing the different gases. So the change in entropy is greater than 0, which is okay. But in the last lecture for the case 2, we are mixing the same ideal gases. So it is a reversible process, and for the reversible process you are all aware of the fact that the change in entropy is 0 when the process is reversible. But in the last lecture we have seen that this change when we are mixing the same ideal gases, it is also greater than 0. So this leads to one of the important implications of entropy, you can just say that, and because of this fact the extensiveness of the entropy is going to be lost, and this arises to a contradiction, this leads to a paradox which is known to a Gibbs paradox. So to make the entropy to maintain the property of extensiveness of entropy, Gibbs made some modifications in the equation of entropy, so that by this modification the extensiveness property of entropy can be achieved. What he has done, now in this lecture we will start with that, and we will also see that what the changes by which this entropy has maintained its extensiveness property. So now we are saying that this is Gibbs proposed a way by which this paradox can be resolved, and we are saying that Gibbs had made some modifications. What he suggests that we have the equation of entropy for the monoatomic ideal gas, and this equation of entropy can be written as, this is the equation, Nk ln times of this V upon H cube, it is 4 pi Me upon this 3n raised to the power 3 by 2 plus this is 3 by 2 Nk. We have arrived to this result in the when we are calculating the entropy of monoatomic ideal gas. Now, as I have earlier discussed, now when we are mixing the same of the two gases, same ideal gases, then delta is greater than 0, reversible process, that is okay. But when we are mixing same ideal gases, change in entropy must be 0. So he suggested that if in this equation which I have written to you, if we in this equation we subtract this equation by k ln of n factorial, this ln of n factorial. So what is the, by doing this what we can achieve? So that I have earlier discussed that extensiveness property of this entropy has lost. So now by doing that the entropy of mixing for case 2, which was the mixing of the same ideal gases, becomes 0. Now by doing this, by subtracting this term k ln of n factorial, the change in entropy delta S becomes 0, and I have earlier told to you the property of extensiveness can be attained for the entropy of monoatomic ideal gas. So we will proceed by keeping in mind this equation. S में से हमें क्या घटाना है, k ln of n factorial. So this is the equation and we will subtract this term. So this is simple mathematics which we have to follow, keeping in consideration Stirling approximation. What is Stirling approximation? This ln of x factorial is x ln of x minus x. This is Stirling approximation. Because यहाँ पर हमें इस अप्रोक्सीमेशन का यूज करना है. दैट्स वाई यू मस्ट, आप सभी को इसके बारे में थोड़ी नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि वी हैव ऑलरेडी यूटिलाइज दिस स्टर्लिंग अप्रोक्सीमेशन इन अर्लियर डेरिवेशंस एज वेल. नाउ बाय डूइंग this is equals to what we have subtracted here, k ln of n factorial. This is the original equation of entropy. For making it delta S equals to 0 for mixing of two ideal gases, we are subtracting this term minus k ln of n factorial. So that we are here, this entropy is nk ln v upon s cube 4 pi me upon 3n to the power 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 nk. This is our original equation. Now this is, as I have earlier explained, Stirling approximation. By utilizing this one, by utilizing this formula, we have minus k times of n ln of n minus n. So we solve it. You will have this s equals to nk ln v upon s cube 4 pi me upon 3n to the power 3 by 2 plus this 3 by 2 nk minus of nk ln of n plus nk. So it is 3 by 2 nk, it is nk, so it becomes 5 by 2 nk. And by using properties of log, we can just write s equals to nk ln, if you just see here, it is ln v, it is nk ln, nk is common in both the terms, so nk we have taken outside, and it is the remaining terms of nk ln this v upon n 4 pi me upon 3n h square to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So this is the equation which is required. This equation, you can say that this equation suggests that entropy has become extensive. By which factor? With a factor n dividing by v inside this logarithmic term. This factor makes the entropy extensive by this factor. Now let's solve it for the expression of energy. So we have s upon nk, because it is nk, so we have taken in the denominator s upon nk. This is equals to ln of this v upon n 4 pi me upon 3n h square to the power 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So simple mathematics we are utilizing, and by making it simpler, we have multiplied both sides by 2 by 3. 2 by 3 से multiply करने का ये advantage है, it will come into effect. It is 2 by 3 s upon nk, it is equals to 2 upon 3 ln of this v upon n 4 pi me upon 3n h square to the power 3 by 2 plus this 5 by 2 multiplied by 2 by 3, it comes here 5 upon 3 here. Let us proceed. This is 2 upon 3 s upon nk minus this is 5 by 3, it equals to natural log ln v upon n to the power 2 by 3 4 pi me upon 3n h square. Now this can be, by utilizing log, we can just write exponential 2s upon 3 nk minus 5 by 3, it is equals to v upon n to the power 2 by 3, and it is in multiplication 4 pi me upon 3n h square. Now this term is E here, it is the energy, and like in the first case when we were calculating, we have calculated entropy and we have just found the result earlier. Now in this case, after applying Gibbs modification, the equation of energy, which comes out to be 3n to the power 5 by 3 h square upon 4 pi m v2 to the power 2 by 3 exponential 2s upon 3 nk minus 5 by 3. The basic difference, you will analyze that from earlier equation, it was E before Gibbs modification, the energy was 3, it was not here, ये 5 by 3 वहां पर नहीं था, it was simply 3n h square, not 5 by 3, and 4 pi mv 2 की power 3 by 2 v to the power 2 by 3 exponential 2s upon 3n के minus 1 था यहाँ पर. अगर आप उसको ध्यान से, अगर आपको याद है, this was 3n h square, this I am just writing for you, it was 3n h square upon this 4 pi m v to the power 2 by 3 exponential 2s upon 3 nk minus 1. So you will basically, this is n to the power 5 by 3 and जो यहाँ पर 1 है यहाँ पर भी 5 by 3 आ गया और यहाँ पर जो n की टू पावर है 5 by 3. दिस इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस फॉर याद रखने के लिए आप समझ जाएंगे. नाउ दिस इफ यू सॉल्व इट, दिस कैन बी रिटन एज for the equation of entropy. This equation we have achieved earlier, S equals to nk ln V upon n 4 pi me upon 3nh square 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. What is it? It is called the Sackur-Tetrode equation. This is after Gibbs modification. जब उसने S से S minus K ln of n factorial किया तो we have the equation of entropy and this equation of entropy is known to be the Sackur-Tetrode equation. Why it is called Sackur-Tetrode equation? Because it was first calculated by the scientist O. Sackur and S. Tetrode in publishing a series of papers separately during 1911 to 12 and utilizing here first time quantization of phase space in classical statistical mechanics. That's why it is called the Sackur-Tetrode equation. Now in this consequence, we have also a term which is called chemical potential. Now we shall derive chemical potential. So we have this energy expression as we can see from here. Now chemical potential is what? This is, if you just combine first and second law of thermodynamics, this is dq, this is equals to tds, this is equals to de plus pdv minus mu dn. So from this, if you just keep these parameters, volume and this as entropy constant, you will have this chemical potential is mu equals to, in terms of energy, partial derivative of E with respect to the partial derivative of N, keeping this volume and entropy constant. So we have this chemical potential is 3h square. Now you have to, what you have to do, you have to just keeping consideration this equation, we have to just differentiate with respect to N this energy. So you will just see here, it is also n to the power 5 by 3 and this term is exponential, it is also containing the term n. So this is the separation of, you can have differentiation of two variables here. If you just apply first function, second function, what we do? We just keep first function fake, first function constant, we differentiate the second function, plus second function constant, we differentiate the first function. So we are utilizing this. So we just look into this. If you solve it, so we have mu is equals to 3h square upon 4 pi m v to the power 2 by 3 and this term is n to the power 5 by 3. So if you just see nx to the power n minus 1, this n minus 1 we have 5 by 3 minus 1, so we have taken into denominator 5 by 3 n to the power 5 by 3 upon n. I will just show you why I am writing in this manner. This is exponential 2s upon 3nk minus 5 by 3. इस टर्म को हमने कांस्टेंट रखा, हमने सिर्फ फर्स्ट टर्म का डिफरेंशिएशन किया, प्लस नाउ इन दिस वन सेकेंड वी कीप दिस फर्स्ट फंक्शन टू बी कांस्टेंट and we differentiate the second one. You know that d upon dx of e to the power x is e to the power x, but in this term e to the power x there is a function related with this, तो 2s upon 3nk minus 5 by 3 ये ऐसे उतर जाएगा, लेकिन यहाँ पर हमें डिफ्रेंशिएट करने पर डेल n के रिस्पेक्ट में इस फंक्शन का. So we just get 2s upon 3k into 1 upon n square. So if you just solve it, you will just obtain 3h square n to the power 5 by 3 4 pi m v to the power 2 by 3 exponential 2s upon 3nk minus 5 by 3 multiplication with 5 upon 3n minus 2s upon 3n square k. Now in this equation you will just see that if you just remind, this is the original equation which we have already derived. This E is equals to 3n to the power 5 by 3. This is what? If you just see, it is energy. So in this, the same term we are getting here it is in multiplication with this 5 upon 3n minus 2s upon 3n square k. So we have mu, this is E times of this 5 upon 3n minus 2s upon 3n square k. If we just find the result in terms of n Vt, this above equation can be written as mu, this can be written as this chemical potential mu, it is kT times of ln n upon V h square upon 2 pi m kT to the power 3 by 2. ये आप सॉल्व करिए, कोशिश करिए, you will get certainly this result I have obtained, but I am just showing this proper result. Either this video will be very much lengthy. So why I am explaining this term? Because this term is very crucial. Why? I will just show you. You know that in classical limit, when particle density, what is particle density? Number of particles per unit volume is low and temperature, classical limit, particle density is low and temperature very high. That is, we can just write this particle density n upon V, it is very less than h square upon 2 pi m k to the power 3 by 2. So what does this implies? This implies that argument of logarithm term is always less than 1. If you just see in this one, this argument of logarithmic of this term, it is very, you can just say it is always less than 1. And you can just say that hence this term is very less than 1. So you can just say that this chemical potential mu have always negative value. That's why we have seen this negative value. Because कहाँ से आया? क्योंकि जो इसके अंदर आर्गुमेंट है, क्योंकि हम क्या ले पार्टिकल डेंसिटी के लिए हम लेते हैं n अपॉन v इज लो फॉर क्लासिकल लिमिट एंड टेम्परेचर इज वेरी हाई. सो दिस टर्म n अपॉन v इट इज वेरी लेस देन h square upon 2 pi m k to power 3 by 2. So the argument of logarithmic term, this is less than 1. Less than 1 means if you just see the log is already here, so the chemical potential is always negative in this consequence. Now one more thing you have to just notice here, this quantity h upon root 2 pi m kt, what it is called? It is called the thermal de Broglie wavelength. It is called the thermal de Broglie wavelength. This thermal de Broglie wavelength has been also asked in many various competitive exam like GATE, NET. H upon root 2 pi m kt, it is called the thermal de Broglie wavelength. बहुत बार एग्जाम्स में पूछा जा चुका है. When we have objective questions, then आपको ये टर्म याद होना चाहिए. It is called the thermal de Broglie wavelength. Now one more thing we just see here, Gibbs free energy. So Gibbs free energy, we can elaborate. There is a definite relationship between this Gibbs free energy, number of particles and chemical potential. Now let us discuss chemical potential. We have already derived it. If you are watching this video, so it is 5 upon 3n minus 2s upon 3n square k times of this E. We have already derived in. अगर आप देखें तो हमने यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी डिराइव कर रखा है कि इसको डेल ई अपॉन डेल एन किया था, तो ई टाइम्स ऑफ दिस 5 अपॉन 3n माइनस 2s अपॉन 3n स्क्वायर के. सो उसी रिजल्ट से हम यहाँ पर आगे बढ़े और वी हैव रिटन हियर 1 अपॉन n टाइम्स ऑफ दिस 5 अपॉन 3 टाइम्स ऑफ ई. वी हैव टेकन 1 अपॉन n कॉमन. इस इक्वेशन से हमने कॉमन क्या लिया और ई से हमने अंदर मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. एंड यू नो दैट व्हाट इज द एनर्जी फॉर मोनोएटॉमिक आइडियल गैस? इट इज 3/2 nkt. सो थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर अरेंजमेंट कर रहे हैं टू शो यू व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस. वी हैव हियर 2s अपॉन 3n k n square k, it is here, minus of 2s upon 3n square k into 3/2. This is n kt here. It is the value of which? It is value of this energy we have placed here. So what is the advantage? We have taken this n square, it is not here because simply it is nk, because we have taken one n outside. Here remaining it is n square, so it will remain simply nk. So 1 upon n times of this 5/3 minus of this ts. because 2 is going to cancel this one, 3 is going to be cancelled 3, and k, it is going also cancel. We are just left with minus of ts. So it is 1 upon n and e plus what 5 by 3 e को हम लिख सकते हैं e plus 2 upon 3 times of e minus ts. Now you know that for Pb equals to non-relativistic case, Pb equals to this 2 upon 3 times of E. So if you just put this value E plus Pb minus of this Ts, you know that what is E plus Pb? This is H. What is H? This is enthalpy. By the definition, H is sometimes you just write E plus Pb. What is E? Energy, pressure. This is volume. And H is enthalpy. So we have introduced this term 1 upon n times of this H minus Ts. And what is H minus Ts? This is G. G is H minus Ts. So we have written in this 1 upon n times of this G. This is G upon n. So we can have already this is mu is equals to G upon n. From here we can just write this G is equals to mu of n here. This G is equals to mu of n. So this is one of the important relation which connects this Gibbs free energy with number of particles and this chemical potential mu. In this consequence, one more Helmholtz. This is represented by A or F. In some notations we use you see A, or in some books you will see F. So you have to don't confuse by these two terms, these two notations. These are for the same Helmholtz free energy. So we have Helmholtz free energy. This is equals to A is equals to E minus Ts, and this is equals to, you can just write G minus of Pb. G is we have already calculated in earlier result. It was coming out to be mu n minus, and you know that what is Pb equals to nkt. This is equation of state for ideal gas. That's why we are writing here nkt. So if we just solve it for this, we can get Helmholtz free energy relation. It is coming out to be A equals to, so we have arrived to this result. How we can just achieve this result? You know that A is equals to E minus Ts. So simply what you will have to do here, this A equals to E minus of this Ts. So you have to just remove this T in terms of what is it? It is 3 by 2 and KT here. So you can just write this T H, this is 2E upon 3 NK. So you will just place this value E times of minus, this is 2E upon 3 and K times of S. Either you can just take E common outside of this bracket. It is 2S upon 3 and K. So if you just solve it, you have this equation relation of entropy. Just put this value of S. So you can just lead to this result. A is equals to nkt ln of n upon V times of h square upon 2 pi m kt to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. So, and also you will just see that a result which is showing G minus Pb. How it is possible? So let this is A equals to G minus Pb. G is what? H minus Ts minus Pb. H is what? U plus Pb minus Ts minus Pb. So Pb is going to be cancelled with Pb, and you are just left with the result that it is already shown here, E minus Ts. E or U, these are for the same terminology for which stands for energy. So we have A is equals to U minus Ts, which is the correct explanation. I have showed to you Helmholtz free energy, and these are the equations. These have the equations which have been utilized for the after Gibbs modification. So in this lecture, I just want to recapitulate. In this lecture, we have made Gibbs modification. Gibbs modification was done. What was the necessity? Why it has been done? Because entropy was losing its extensiveness property, and by to maintain the extensiveness property, we have made Gibbs modification by subtracting k ln of n factorial from the original entropy. So by doing this, delta S is 0, which is quite correct because we are mixing two samples of same ideal gases. So the change in entropy must come to 0. So Gibbs made this modification for obtaining delta S to be 0. So hopefully you will have understand a lot from this lecture, and this is one of the more important lectures in consequence or in series with Gibbs paradox, and we have also obtained second tetrode equation. So thank you all of you for watching this, and see more lectures for getting benefited from my lectures. Thank you to all of you.